From AMF Peoria, we're here for the title matches of today's JBT tournament. Real shocker in the scratch division to see Cortez Schenk playing Nick Devlin for that title. Nick won his 15th career title after Flagstaff. Thank you. No, you're fine. Flagstaff last month, while Tez has won a pair of titles since Flagstaff to get up to 82 for his JBT career, so two of the very best we got going on at it. And one of our very best all time, Kyle King, joining us all day long today. He of all the records Tez now has that Kyle formerly had.
Yeah, yes. That's for certain. Thanks for having me.
63 JBT titles for Kyle. Kyle, you're only 20 behind Cortez now. Do you think you can pick that up in doubles tournaments and team tournaments?
Probably not. I don't think I am gonna.
That's all right. You still got the money lead for another month and a half or so until he passes that.
Got one record, I guess.
Pulling on a burnout middle road here. Players are standing left, throwing right, trying not to grab it, and praying. All the above. Maybe then some. Kyle's going to give you more details about what he's seen all day long while we finish up with Handicap round 2. Kyle, I give you the camera.
Basically, the players typically started around 13 to 17-ish at the arrows, and then they were trying to get their balls out to about 7, 8 down lane, and then they just continuously migrated left, and now you're seeing basically the tail end of it. The two-handers earlier were actually lofting it past the arrows to try and get their ball to be able to hold line. As you can see by that shot on 8 where it just hooked immediately, there's actually just hardly any oil left to the right, so they have to play this far left to be able to even think about hitting the head. Great shot from Tez there. Very difficult too, because they only got 3 balls of choice, so it was hard for them to justify which balls that they were going to be able to use toward the end of the actual game, actual day. And both players are into the lowest end balls. Tez throwing a Hammer Rebel, and Devlin's throwing a Storm High Road Pearl. What they're actually trying to do that I think is actually proper for what the lanes are doing is they're trying to actually not touch the holes at the bottom as opposed to use more loft. Because it seemed like the more that you grabbed onto it, the more it hooked down lanes. So they're trying to actually basically be very, very soft with at the bottom so that they can keep their ball from hooking early and glide it through the ground. There with Devlin using a little bit more loft than he normally does, and it just kind of checks up in the middle lane. It's kind of like you need to actually get into the lane smoother than you do actually getting into not much of the lane. You actually got to just get into the lane smoother and be able to delay the friction. Fair by Devlin. Devlin was 79 in the 4th with spare up in the 5th. Tez working on strike in the 5th with 80 in the
5
now in commanding lead right now. Devlin with 106 and 6. Has worked on strike fifth with 80 in the floor. Wow. Pretty good shot there. Double up for Tez, and that's going to put him way in command of this match. Get another hit right here. Little touch at the bottom there for Tez, and you can see how touchy they are in the front. Both bowlers have to be extremely clean at the bottom of the holes to be able to actually get their ball to not overhook. Two ways that we saw it throughout the step ladder final was either by loft or by touch, basically. And I think that the touch is the way to go, but they're basically out of room for it now. And they have to make really, really good shots with their hand at the bottom. There is area left to right, but their hand has to be really, really good at the bottom, of course, to be able to face up. Jeff back in
that's all right. Keep going.
Back in the commentary seat. That was a really good shot by Devlin.
It's very Kyle King-esque of both these bowlers to be lofting the caps. And Kyle won 2/3 of his title from the left air.
They do get quite a bit of play on them. We bowl on the burn, so.
Yeah, 8 on a pair for 5 games.
And then
5 on a pair for 3 games. That'll toast out just about anything.
And you got the two-handers and the step ladder beating the lane up. Pretty good. And that's one thing that Devlin's been doing all day that the other players haven't, is that his touch at the bottom has been so much softer than everybody else. And Tez actually was working in practice still to try to mimic that in his own sort of way, and it's actually how Tez has gotten to this point, because his ball reaction was getting worse and worse as the days gone by, and he doesn't like to loft it usually. Great shot by Tez.
Pretty good there. It's a good lesson because you see the handicap division, some of the guys over right now have been struggling to the left because they don't know anything about getting soft with the ball at the release, so their ball just keeps on hooking and hooking, and they don't understand that moving left won't solve anything if you're still grabbing it.
Yeah, one thing that I've learned throughout my career is that, especially through junior bowling, with bowling on all the tougher stuff in JBT, that you need to look at the lane front to back more than you do left to right. And a lot of kids right now, as they're younger, look at it left to right. I just got to move left here, I got to move right here. Well, there's a reason that people move left to right, and that's to get the ball to roll in a certain spot of the lane. Even though this pattern is chewed up, they still are trying to get their ball to read before the pattern ends and slow down so it doesn't over jump down lane. Which is actually a weird concept to even think about when you're this far into the lane. Wow, that was some touch right there.
That was very soft and laid down.
Great shot by Ted.
Regains a 23-pin lead for that. Over in the handicap division, they're just starting their semifinals. ASU bowler Emily Frericks is taking on 7-year-old Braden Sherman bowling in his first career JBT tournament. We had a 7-year-old finish 4th 2 weeks ago, and also playing Sebastian Paulhill in that match. Devlin, oh, trips the 4 to keep it within 13. There's Sebastian. Gotta make sure we get him noticed as well. How do you not notice the fro?
Yeah, that's pretty true.
It used to be that Max had the fro and Sebastian had the short hair.
Matt Jones 2 hands now.
Oh, yeah? Oh, wiggle the 5 out. Sebastian's actually giving Emily pins in this match, while Braden is getting an extra Braden worth of handicap. So Devlin can max at 226, Tez going at a 218 pace. So a double makes Tez get the first hit and count.
Great shot by Devlin. Needing another one here to force Tez to get the first hit and 8 spare.
Phil ball can still come into play here. Did you talk about the earlier stepladder matches?
No, I did not. I'm sorry.
Kyle Duster beat Matt Swag in yet another round of their battle by a single pin, with Duster going 5 in a row gutter spare sheet to snap him off. Then Tez was huge in round 2, 267, 199 over Duster. And again over good buddy Sergio Torres, 203 to 189 in the semifinals. Devlin had to take a step off the approach there to reset himself. Nick Devlin would have a ton more titles if he didn't start his career up in the Northwest, where it's just harder to bowl a lot of JBTs. Tough as they come, huge second ball in the 10th.
Great shot.
How good has he looked all day?
Yeah, he's put on a lane play clinic.
Significantly clear of the field since about game 3 of the tournament.
Good move, got a little amped up on that shot. Make sure he wants to still get this good quality shot here. Last thing you want is to go to the beak and leave any type of lead count out there.
How many times, even at the pro level, do you see people rush the fill ball and it makes a difference in the match? Devlin with the mature move. Andor waiting for Handicap boys just standing in the middle of the approach. Might have had a little something else to do with it, but it's alright. Ball hill, I believe, is clean. Yeah, he's touched through 4 frames. Good start for him. Wow. Key fill ball for Nick.
Oh no.
Oh dear. And instead, after taking his time, well, it's enough actually.
Yeah. Forces Tez to get the first.
4 was enough to force the strike, and he got the 4 he needed.
Tez needs a first hit, and then basically any count.
What it did was take the count portion of it out of play there. It would be a winning 4 count. Tez must strike to win his 83rd. Anything less, Nick does. Oh, the 4-pin stands and Devlin gets away with it. Dominant all day. You got to win that last match. That was a pretty good looking shot from Cortez there. He struck in the 10th in the last match to win it. Not to be this time. Wow.
Any touch at the bottom, man.
Explain that fill ball.
I knew what I needed. We've seen gutters. We've seen.
Yeah, we've seen it all.
Congratulations, big son.
Either way, 220 is going to be enough for number 16 for the talented Oregonian. Did you grab it a pinch?
Hey, come on. No. you know, you might want to take a piece of tape out.
Yeah.
Gutsy performance by Tez.
Absolutely.
Grinding his way back.
You're never happy when you're at Tez's level and you don't win, but that's in the category of a pretty decent second. I think he got about his max value out of that.
The hardest thing to do is lead all day and win.
Yeah.
It's good to see Devlin win. I mean, you got to feel for Tez, but
you do. But like I said, I think that's an acceptable. There's no acceptable. I think it's close to an acceptable set.
Didn't throw a bad shot there. Good. Could have easily struck.
When you're not playing your A game and you're not quite physically 100% sharp, and you still come out with seconds, it's a sign that you're pretty good. We'll come back a little later for the Handicap Division title match. Paul Hill in the lead in the semis right now.